Hello everybody. So today we are going to discuss the next part of elements, compounds and mixture, part 5. So we have already discussed about the different separation technique. So today we are going to discuss the last part of the separation technique. The name of the separation technique is chromatography, and it is the one of the modern or the latest technology where it is actually chromatography used. It is used in where the components of the mixture are very similar, very much similar in their properties. Actually, if the mixture, the amount of the mixture is very small, for example, say in the pathological laboratory, they are testing different kinds of the drugs in our bloodstream. So to find out the components of the drug from our blood, so they are doing some pathological test, or how to separate the different components in an ink. Ink is a mixture of different kinds of the dyes. So for a colored sample, to separate or segregate the pigments, color pigments in a dye or in a pathological test, to find out the drugs present in the bloodstream, we have to do a latest technique, that is the chromatography. It is the latest technique and it is based on the adsorption rate. Mind it, I am not telling absorption, I am telling adsorption. ADSORPTION. Adsorption is a surface phenomenon and it is different from the absorption. It's a kind of absorption where the material is actually stick to the surface of another material. That is the adsorption. In chromatography, there are the different components and the rate of adsorption is different for different components in a mixture in a particular material. Now let me explain this one. So chromatography, it is a latest technique to separate the colored components of a mixture when all the components are very similar in their properties, based on adsorption of different components of a mixture on an appropriate material. Adsorption is a surface phenomenon and we use chromatography pathological tests like separation of drugs from the blood or colors in a dye. Now let us discuss about the technique. Here it is the simple chromatography. It is known as the paper chromatography. Here it is a structure of a beaker or glass vessel. It is the cover of that beaker, and you see with the help of a string I am hanging here a paper. This is not an ordinary paper, this is the Whatman filter paper, a kind of filter paper. Now this filter paper and this is the solvent. Now what actually you have to do, you have to choose the right appropriate solvent there also. Now first take the filter paper and make a spot or make a line with the use of a pencil. You see, this is the line, this is the line. You have to mark a line on the filter paper at the bottom edge, and then you have to place a drop of the mixture. Say a component, you want to separate the components of the mixture of a ink, so place or put a drop of ink on that line only. This dark shades indicates the spot of the substance, say the ink. Now you see that this line is, we hang that filter paper inside the solvent, but the line is above that solvent layer. You see, this is the boundary of the solvent and the spot of the ink, this is above from that solvent. It is clear. Now this solvent, it is the mobile phase, and that filter paper, it is the stationary phase. Now this solvent gradually moves up. Why? Due to the adsorption. So that will move up, and when it moves up, it makes a different spots on that filter paper. You see, this is the line, this is the original dot, and there are some different spots. Now these different spots, these are indications of the different components present in that mixture. So 1, 2, 3, 4, it may be 5 or 2 or 3. As per this drawing, there are 4 different components. Now these different components, their rate of adsorption is different for that particular solvent. So that when the solvent moves up, it takes away the different components of that mixture and it makes the different spots, and these different spots, this is the mark of identification of different components which are present in that particular drop of ink. So here it is, the paper chromatography. This is the basic idea of chromatography. You have to learn the definition, which it is based on the adsorption, and you have to learn that the two different phases are there, that chromatography based on the two different phases. One is the mobile phase, that is the solvent, and another one is the stationary phase, which is represented by that filter paper and the uses. So this is all over about the chromatography. Thank you.